Hello and welcome back. My name is Vanessa from Wild Woman Bushcraft. A few days ago I found in the construction market this Mora $5 knife, and after seeing this I thought about to make a video about the perfect beginner knife, and can be a knife for $5 be enough for a beginner? I've got many messages with the ask if I can tell them which one is the perfect bushcraft knife for beginners, because they are so overtaxed about the different knives. They don't know which steel, which material, and yeah, they had so many different knives that they can buy. They don't know how to start. When someone starts a new hobby, the person don't know if this hobby is just for a few months or really for years. So, and then it would be bad when a person is buying, for example, a Fällkniven knife for €150, and then this person thought up after 3 months that bushcraft isn't the right thing for his or for her, and then the person had equipment at home that she never need in the future, and it costs so much money. That would be bad. I think it isn't good to buy things for a new hobby that are too expensive. When you need a new equipment, don't buy equipment that is so expensive, because you never know how long time you do this. And it is impossible for me to give everyone the answer, yes, this one is the perfect knife for beginners, because there are so many things I must to know about the person that is asking. For example, the size of the hand. When I had a knife that is fit perfect in my hand, that doesn't mean that it is perfect in your hand too, because I have small woman hand. I don't know how big your hands are, and I don't know which material do you like. Do you like it more tactical or natural materials? There are so many examples of things that I couldn't know about you and your handling and your knife. I can't give everyone the right answer. What is the perfect knife for beginners? I just can give a few examples which knives I think that are good, but you must hold it in your own hands and try it and test it with your hands. I don't know if you like the knife then or not. You must test it, try it. The only recommendation I can give about a knife is buy a simple pocket knife. If it is a Swiza pocket knife or any other constructor isn't important, but a pocket knife, you can use it your whole life, and when you know bushcraft isn't the right hobby for me, you can use it too. It is not only for one hobby. So, and not everything what is expensive means that it is good. You don't have to buy all the expensive equipment. I know the market is so big, you can buy everything and things that you are really need, and all the other stuff which look nice but you don't even need it. And yeah, I noticed from my beginning the fire was inside. I want to try it, I want to start, and I want to buy everything, but I have to start in small steps and just looking around what I really need and what is a good price for the quality and what think other people about this product. So it is a step-by-step evolution. At first you have to thought about what request should your knife stand. What would you really do with it? So would you do betoning? I have to say, no knife is made for betoning, but everyone does it. So if you want to do betoning with your knife, it must be strong enough. And do you need it for making food? For make a little bit of art with it? And for making fire? If you will make fire too with the knife, you should maybe think about fix fire steel at the knife holder, like it is at my knife. What makes a good knife and what properties it should have? Let's check it out with our $5 construction market Mora knife. I think that foldable knives are not good for bushcraft. I prefer fixed blade. The blade of the Mora isn't continuous, it ends here. Better it is when the blade is till the end. I want to betoning with my knives. I know no knife is made for betoning, but I want to do this. And I think that this isn't possible with the Mora knife for a long time because the blade is just too thin for it. I also check always out if the knife is good balanced. That means that the blade should not had more weight than the handle or otherwise. This isn't perfect at this knife. It is not good balanced. You see it, I can't fix it with one finger. It is not perfect. A point that is always important at my knife is the rust. So for beginners it is better if they had rust-free knives. Because the flying rust, like we call it, comes so fast and it is a little bit work to get it done away. The point with the rust-free knives is that you can't sharpen easy when you have the steel that is rust-free. This construction market knife had a carboxylic blade. With the steel there divide the spirits. When you ask 5 people about the perfect steel for a knife, everyone would tell you other answer. This is always a matter of fate. I have always a good experience with the 440C steel because it is cut and regrant friendly and rust resistant. Then you have to choose the right knife grind. What is the perfect knife grind for you? There is important to know what you want to do with your knife. Should it be only for make wood and make food, or would you curve a little bit with your knife? The handle should be ergonomic. I think, yeah, this handle is ergonomic. I had better ones in my hand, but this one is okay, absolutely. You know, I had very small fingers. I think this knife is perfect for people which the hand size 8 till 9. The handle at this knife is plastic. I think it will be better when it will be gummed, because you have a better hold down. What is here very good is this barrier. This point here makes that the finger does not slip into the blade. So if you work, your fingers are safe. Okay, so just let us a little bit working with the construction market Mora knife. So you see, the knife is very sharp. I've bought knives that are new, that are so unsharp, but this one is really good. And with this blade I can do also small things like curving and the rough things like betoning too. But I don't think that the blade is massive enough that this will be good for a long time. I think this knife isn't made for betoning. No knife isn't made for betoning, but this here, absolutely not. This knife had a total length of 232 millimeters and blade length about 91 millimeter and strength of the blade about 2 millimeters. That is not much. And on weight from 110 gram. Another important point is the law in your country, in your land. Here in Germany we are not allowed to carry a fixed knife with a length over 12 centimeter. So check out how the law is at your home. Let us take at the end a short view over the knife sheath. The knife sheath is adaptable. That means you can clip another Mora knife directly here and at the other knife here and wear it together. And here we have a belt clip that you can wear the knife. Yeah, that look isn't what I like. When I can choose a knife, I wouldn't take this, because I don't like those plastic materials. I prefer a handle out of wood, and yeah, not plastic. But this is only my opinion. That means not that this knife is bad. I just want to say that I want to choose this knife. Is this $5 knife for bushcraft beginners top or flop? I say it is top. Okay, this is not a high-end knife, but for beginner it is absolutely okay. For us bushcrafter, is a knife a working tool. It had to work hard, and the beginner must learn how to work with the knife. And I'm sure that some things happened where you are happy that you have only a $5 knife and not a $150 knife. It is like, for example, with a car driver beginner. When someone had a license to car drive and they drive for the first time, they had their first car. Yeah, there are always accidents, so the car is damaged anywhere. And then you're happy when you had an old car and not on Porsche or on Lamborghini or something else, what is really expensive. So, and yeah, it is the same thing with the knife. You had at first learn how to work with it, and yeah, such a $5 knife is enough for the beginner. It is absolutely enough. For beginners is this €5 construction market knife absolutely enough. And when you want to buy another knife for the beginning and you don't want to buy such a Mora knife, I tell you some points in this video what is important by buying a knife. I have to thank you that you watched this video. Feel free to subscribe, thumbs up and comment. I hope we see us again at the next video. Have a great time. Bye bye.